Alright, I thought I would come in here and show off my lovely map leading up to my castle, which I don't know if you've checked out my other video. I've got my castle built here, and what I thought I'd do today is show off my secret door, locked door in my basement, which, as you can see here, is locked by iron doors. This is a Zelda Map pack that I found. I'll have to give a link to it in the description. It's amazing. These big iron doors. This here is my nine button keypad. Each button actually has a different tone. Link to it, so when you hit the buttons in the right order, opens up the secret door. I don't know if you recognize that last tone. It was the Zelda hidden room. And of course it leads into my another lava chandelier and onto my wonderful device down here, which I thought I'd give you a brief tutorial over. I guess it's not really a tutorial, just an informative video. This is the hidden Zelda secret room sound that I'm sure you're aware of if you've ever played video games. This is my keypad. What it does is it's basically a series of latches, memory cells that you link together, and of course you have to. I'll put a link to the video where I didn't come up with this design myself. I found a lovely tutorial by a fellow Minecraft enthusiast, and I recreated it. And what it is just a series of memory cells that you actually link together using these diodes, which make it kind of a one-way that you have to do it in a particular order in order to achieve the end goal. So also what this her video was allowed us to do was that if you were to hit the same button twice, it resets the whole line, or if you do one out of order, it resets the line. So normally you would queue up the first one, triggers this one as completed, which means that this cell is now active and has allowed current to the next one. Next one in order, boom. Now if you were to skip and do one out of order, it triggers a reset, which goes all the way down the line, resetting everything. And that's what this back line is actually the reset line, which then comes back to the first one and resets. So, just going to shrink it down a little bit since I don't need a lot of distance in here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And lastly, doing this one will complete the circuit, activating the door and the secret sound. Which, of course, I wasn't the one who, I'm not completely, an expert on music or anything like that, so I had to get the notes from someone else, and then just program the blocks in with the proper thing. So, and that opened up the door. Now, let me go ahead. I do have the flying mod on, so let's fly over here and take a look at the keypad. This sandstone is what activates. I had to put in some one-ways and in order to fit all 9 of them all nice and neat like this, but each key comes out, activates its own note block, and then after it activates the note block, it then goes and then connects to the according lock if it connects to a lock. If not, then the lines come in through here, going down into a reset line, and that resets the trigger so that you cannot enter a wrong combination. So, this is my impressive work, and I'm pretty proud of it. So, I hope you guys appreciate it. Like I said, I can't take all the credit for this. A lot of the ideas I've taken from other points. I just threw them all together and made a really fancy. Oops, sorry. Made a really fancy lock. So, I'm pretty proud of that. So. And like I said, in case you're wondering, this is a Zelda Map pack. It's not my doing either. I've always if I had time, I'd make my own map pack. But yeah, I appreciate the time. Oh, I guess I'll have to make another video on our gate network one of these days. We've got the bucket server mod with stargates and flying and all kinds of fun stuff. So we have a lot of fun. So yeah, appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the lock one more time. It's my torches underneath are glowing up through. Alright guys, thanks for the time.